Hey everyone, I'm going to try and stay calm. I'm so amped right now, I can't even tell you. I'm literally forcing myself to speak slowly because I'm just on fire. I went out to sell with Will and George today. But before I get into that experience, I just want to go back to the meeting we had with Arteriosite several months ago. I actually heard one of the people from Arteriosite saying, well, be careful about which areas you try to sell in because there may be some cynicism and some skepticism around the clinical value based on the scientific. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with this guy? He's got a great product and he's trying to convince himself otherwise. I didn't understand that. So he can focus on that and see how many injections he sells, and I'm going to focus on what happened today. We had a podiatrist come out of his office to speak with us. He was already convinced of the clinical value of PRP because he has colleagues who are using it and they swear by it. If people are talking about it and swearing by it, other doctors are asking about it, it's going to be the future. There is a market for it and it's going to grow of its own volition. This guy's only concern was, can I convince my patients to pay for it out of pocket? George immediately starts talking about the advantages of our system over others. Will starts talking about some of the solutions that are coming maybe in January in terms of possible reimbursements. And we convinced him to do a free injection on one of his patients at his surgical center with his other, with his partners so they could see the product and the system, in play. While expecting him to get back to us about when we could inject that patient, he called us to tell us that a new patient came in with plantar fasciitis and he convinced that patient to do an injection as well. So he went from, can I sell this, to I sold it. Do you think 3 enthusiastic people in his office had anything to do with that? You think maybe we inspired him with our confidence and how excited we were about it? It's quite possible. So we have 3 things at play here, and this is why I'm so amped up. We have a superior product, we have a market that's going to grow by itself, and we belong to an elite sales organization, and we can never forget that. The other day I said to someone, hey, you know what? If you hit the numbers in terms of how many people you see, the sales numbers will follow. Dirk corrected me on that. He said, Eric, you have to remember, we are an elite sales organization. That means it's about hitting the clients, it's about honing our skills, it's about deliberate practice, it's about relationship building. So now, let's look at this again. Growing market, superior product, Empire Surgical, work ethic, relationships, etc. We could not be in a better position to dominate the PRP market. Can't wait to hear about your experiences today. Proud to be working with Will and George on this stuff. Proud to be working with Ken and Kevin, who I went out with last week. We saw a client on Tuesday. We had a case on a Saturday. This thing's going to go. Let's take advantage of the opportunity we have. Thanks.